Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Yellow here, and today the audio might be fucked up, but please bear with me. This is my first video in a long time, and this is GTA 4. I mean, I beat the game in a long time ago. This is old footage, but whatever. So, this is my first time meeting a guy online. This was back in Xbox 360 era. It was about Black Ops 1, maybe even Black Ops 2 era. I'm not really sure to be honest, guys. It was a long time ago. But, anyways, we ended up getting in a fight, and it was a 1v1. So, I beat his ass. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I ended up beating his ass. It was snipers only or whatever the fuck, but I ended up whooping his ass. Anyways, whenever I met him, he was a friend of my cousin's, right? So it was my cousin and about like four other guys, but his name was Colton, and Colton was one of them. So I ended up 1v1ing him. He kept on talking shit. He thought he was better than me, whatever the fuck. I took his spot in the zombies lobby or whatever the fuck, and we ended up fucking fighting, right? He was in 7th grade at the time, I believe, and I was in about 4th grade, maybe even 5th. Probably not 5th grade. It was definitely 4th grade, but this is one take. Um, so I ended up meeting him at Chuck E. Cheese, maybe Peter Pepper's. All right. So obviously my mom took me there, and it was one of my other cousin's birthday party. So I might get copyrighted for this video from the music from GTA 4, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, um, I ended up meeting this guy at Peter Piper's. I think it might have been Chuck E. Cheese. No, it wasn't Chuck E. Cheese. It was definitely Peter Piper's, but I met him up. I don't know how he got there. He was obviously younger guy. He was about in the 7th grade, like I said, and I was in the 4th grade, maybe. And anyways, I met up with him. It was one of my other cousin's birthday party, so my mom took me there, obviously, you know what I mean? So I was obviously there for a reason or whatever the fuck. And anyways, you know what I mean? I'm moving up to the back to the play section area, and my cousin is leading me there and to meet up with this guy named Colton. His name is Colton. Sorry for doxing you, bro. Anyways, Colton, if you're watching this video, hit me up, bro. Like to meet you again. I'll beat your ass. Anyways, I was meeting up with this guy in the back, and me and my cousin met up. Obviously, we went to the back. So I saw Colton apparently. I didn't know his name. I mean, I knew his name, but I didn't know his face or whatever. So he's like, "What's up? It's Colton. You ready to fight?" Or whatever. I don't even know exactly his words, but he said something upon the line of that. You know what I mean? Obviously, because I didn't know. You know what I mean? But he knew Colton, or he knew my cousin, and Colton knew my cousin, so he knew me coming up, and so when he seen me, he was like, "Are you ready to go?" Anyway, something of the sorts of that, and I was like, "Bro," I ended up roasting this motherfucker up, and I was like, "Dude, you're only like 5 foot. This dude was about at least maybe half a foot under me. He was about at least 5 inches under me, He was fat. He was at least 100 pounds over me. At least. I know it's kind of fucked up to say, guys, but if you're that or if you're that overweight and you're that short, there's no way you're gonna beat my. You know what I mean? Like, you might hit hard, but I got the reach on you, and I'm definitely gonna last longer than you in the fight. You know what I mean? So I ended up roasting it. Even at a young age, I knew that. So I ended up roasting his ass. And honestly, I don't remember exactly what I said. So I was just like, I know it was something of the sorts of, bro, you're fucking, look at you, you're fucking fat as fuck. You're short as fuck. How the fuck do you expect to beat my ass? And I ended up pushing him right there, and then he fell back almost, and he didn't throw a punch or nothing. And I kept roasting him. I was like, bro, you think you can beat my ass, bro? You know what I mean? I kept on fucking. Honestly, guys, like, it was so long ago. I really don't even know what I exactly said, but I went off on his ass. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? I was just smoking him out, saying I beat you in the 1v1. You're worth a fuck. You know what I mean? Just little shit like that. And he didn't throw a punch. You know what I mean? He wasn't really that mad, to be honest. He kind of took it like a bitch. So after that, honestly, I don't even remember after all I said all that shit. He didn't even say really much after that. Like, he didn't say nothing significant because I would have remembered it. But yeah, I mean, after that, I just went back to my table and I ate some pizza. I didn't play at the table. I didn't play at the games or whatever the fuck. Like, I wasn't a kid at the time, really. You know what I mean? So I mean, I was like 10 years old, so I thought I was bigger than that, and I didn't end up playing at the games or whatever the fuck, especially because somebody's trying to fuck with me. And that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I pwned a guy online. He wanted to fight me, and you know, that's pretty much the story. You know, my first guy I ended up fighting with online. My first guy I met up with from Xbox 360 day. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really get better than that, especially since you're younger and you're pwning somebody that old. You know, like at least 4 years older than you. It's definitely a win. I don't think many people have this kind of story, to be honest. And this footage is kind of fucked up. I know, I'm looking at it right now. I'm glitching through the floor and shit. I have no idea what's going on, guys. Anyways, you know what I mean? Just a throwback period for us, and definitely one for the books. You know, I wish I could relive it. I wish I could replay it for you guys. It's not a lie or whatever the fuck. I wouldn't make this shit up. It's definitely something that, you know, I wish I had it on metal. You know what I mean? For sure. Anyways, guys, leave a like and a comment. I just dropped a fucking picture. Anyways, guys, peace out.